Well, folks, we have reached the final album for my Christmas Time with the Divas album review marathon. And what better way to wrap this all up than with my review of Christmastide Jessye Norman, which was recorded at the Manhattan Center Studios in New York in 1986 and was released a year later in 1987. The conductor was Robert de Cormier, who was also the chorus master of the New York Choral Society. The chorus master for the American Boys Choir was James Litton, and the orchestra was the Empire Chamber Ensemble. Jessye Norman is yet another soprano I deeply admire. From the first moments I have heard her as Carmen in excerpts from Bizet's Carmen, as a 10-year-old boy, did I start falling in love with her voice. And just the way she was able to produce those smooth, silken, and really fine and smoky tones. She is definitely a unique singer when it comes to the repertoire she sings. Not only does she sing roles from the Falcon repertoire like Sieglinde, Cassandra, Didon, and Celica, but also pure soprano roles like Elisabeth from Tannhäuser, Elsa from Lohengrin, and Aida from Verdi's Aida. She stated that this latter role was her most favorite role out of all the Verdi operas. But not only does she specialize in opera, she also specializes in art songs and spirituals and a lot of oratorios, making her one of the most versatile opera singers ever. And she is a very consummate artist. Her mannerisms, the way she moves around the stage, the way she behaves, you could definitely tell that this is a very fine diva all throughout, but also a very smart, intelligent, and simply put, committed artist all throughout. She definitely has a wide range of roles and a wide range of repertoire that she sings, making her very versatile and really consummate in her craft as a singer and also as an overall human being. One can definitely tell that Jessye Norman is not only a soprano with such a wide range, with the low notes of a contralto, the middle notes of a mezzo, and some high notes of a soprano, but she is a very consummate and committed artist all throughout. She's able to really give it her all in all of her roles and all of her material, and it really shows in just how she is as an artist. And this particular Christmas album was such a thrill all throughout, even though there were some tracks that could have benefited if it were only one track. But regardless, I could let all of those minor issues slide because this is definitely such a gem. Whether you're a hardcore Jessye Norman fan or whether you're just a fan of really great music, this album will definitely satisfy all your needs from beginning to end. And the album starts off with O Come Emmanuel, which was sung so subtly in terms of its power, yet so magnificently. And there were also a lot of other familiar Christmas classics like The Holly and the Ivy, O Holy Night, Silent Night, and of course, Jessye Norman's original composition, Christmastide, which was just so well sung, and it was a very honest effort from someone as grand and consummate like Jessye Norman. And the final track, Amen, was so suitably soft and quiet, and it was so reflective. And I definitely love her rendition of O Holy Night, which, when it comes to the final phrases, was so powerfully sung that I was just taken aback. And it was the definite highlight in terms of this particular Christmas album. And not only did Jessye Norman perform wonderfully as well, but also the American Boys Choir and the New York Choral Society. All of these ladies, gentlemen, and young men and women did an amazing job blending their voices all together, and you can definitely tell that this is a strong collaborative team, whether it be the musicians, the chorus members, or even Madame Norman herself, and even the conductor, Maestro Robert de Cromier. One can definitely tell that everyone gave it their all, and it was a very grand package from beginning to end. So overall, whether you're a hardcore Jessye Norman fan or just a fan of really great music, this album definitely has something to offer to anyone. And with that said, you know damn well what I'm gonna give Christmastide Jessye Norman. A well-deserved 5 out of 5 stars. This album is such a great gift to give to anyone, whether they be fans of really wonderful music or whether they be fans of festive music in general. This album is really exciting from beginning to end, all thanks to Jessye Norman's consummate artistry, yet also the great efforts of conductor Robert de Cromier, chorus master James Litton, and of course all the members of the American Boys Choir, the Empire Chamber Ensemble, and of course the New York Choral Society. Everyone gave it their all and they deserve the highest kudos. Well, that's it for my review of Christmastide Jessye Norman. Tune in later when I review something that I kind of dread. Oh yes, I have heard a lot of really awful things about this installment, and let me just tell you that I'm kind of unenthusiastic about it. I'm of course talking about It's Date My Santa. So until then, Merry Christmas everybody, and stay tuned for my review of It's Date My Santa. Take care.